Public transport is a great thing. They're cheap, they're fast, they get you to your destination. My only problem with them is that they're public, which means any faggot, retard, or asshole can get on them if they pay the fee. Now let's get on with the freak show, shall we? The first group we're gonna look at are unsupervised children. Now, truth be told, I fucking hate children in general, but unsupervised children on the bus are the worst. You're stuck with them in a small metal box, forced to listen to the shit they blabber. And the situation gets worse if the said child is a crying infant. Like, at least you can tell a kid to shut the fuck up, but you can't do the same thing with an infant because it's physically incapable of understanding human language and it's just gonna start crying harder. It's also worth noting where I live, you pay the fare when you get off the bus, which gives a golden opportunity for some kids to get off the bus without paying. Just spreads the cheeks and stretches the asshole for all these kids to collectively shove their Tic Tacs in. And that right there is a criminal, growing in front of our very eyes. Today they won't pay the fare, tomorrow their taxes. Speaking of not paying the bus fare, there are also grown adults that start a fight with the bus driver over the smallest things just so they would have an excuse for not paying. These people have no shame whatsoever. Here are some of the best examples. Hey, what the hell, man? Slow down. You drove over the speed bump too fast and now my dildo went too deep up my asshole again. I am not paying for this. Hey, what the hell, man? I was checking out the kids in the playground. You faggot, I am not paying for this. Alright, here's your stop. Wait, where are you from? Sabrabad. A man from Sabrabad tried to scam me once and you're also from Sabrabad, which means I am not paying for this. Beautiful specimens, am I right? And speaking of adults, there's also stranger danger. I remember when I was going to elementary school, a man in his late 40s struck up a convo with me, asking me what my name was, where I studied, where I lived, and being a gullible little kid, I told him everything, thinking it was a new friend. That was a pedophile. That was most definitely a pedophile. And the worst part is that this happened on 3 separate occasions. I have told 3 separate pedophiles where I live. Another great perk of the public transportation system. And how can we forget people that blast shitty music? Oh, you use speakers? Well, sit down, kid. We use broken knockoff Chinese earphones that blast out music instead of channeling it. That's right, we blast out music using earphones. And pretty much all the time, the song is an edgy, fake deep Russian pop aimed at 14-year-old girls. Like, it's been a long day, I'm returning from med school, it's an hour-long drive, and during the entire thing, I'm just bombarded with "Ты моя красивая." Like, shut the fuck up, bitch, I am not your красивая. And how can we forget bus drivers that God knows how get their licenses? I'm not talking about your regular shitty drivers. I am talking about almost runs over someone's car and then gets off the bus to go full ass to fist with them in the middle of an active road kind of drivers. I am talking about runs over small animals to not get stuck at the red light kind of drivers. Now you might be thinking to yourselves, if Sonic, can you just avoid the inconveniences of the public transport system by obtaining your own personal vehicle? And what if I told you, you can help me achieve this dream? You see, all you have to do is just like and sub, damn it. That's all you have to do. It's free for you and it helps generate money for me. So please consider subscribing.